Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 25. Chapter 25 is entitled The Glories of Devotional Service. Text number 27. Asevayayam prakrter gunanam jnanena vairagya vijrumbhitena yogena mayyarpitaya cha bhaktya mam pratyagatmanamiha varundhe. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Thus, by not engaging in the service of the modes of material nature, but by developing Krishna consciousness, knowledge and renunciation, and by practicing yoga, in which the mind is always fixed in devotional service unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one achieves my association in this very life, for I am the Supreme Personality, the Absolute Truth. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. When one engages in devotional service to the Lord in the 9 different kinds of bhakti yoga, as enunciated in authoritative scriptures, such as hearing, shravanam, chanting, kirtanam, remembering, offering worship, praying, and offering personal service, either in one of them, or 2, or 3, or all of them, he naturally has no opportunity to engage in the service of the 3 modes of material nature. Unless one has good engagements in spiritual service, it is not possible to get out of the attachment to material service. Those who are not devotees, therefore, are interested in so-called humanitarian or philanthropic work, such as opening a hospital or charitable institution. These are undoubtedly good works in the sense that they are pious activities, and the result is that the performer may get some opportunities for sense gratification, either in this life or in the next. Devotional service, however, is beyond the boundary of sense gratification. It is completely spiritual activity. When one engages in the spiritual activities of devotional service, naturally he does not get any opportunity to engage in sense gratificatory activities. Krishna conscious activities are performed not blindly, but with perfect understanding of knowledge and renunciation. This kind of yoga practice, in which the mind is always fixed upon the Supreme Personality of Godhead in devotion, results in liberation in this very life. The person who performs such acts gets in touch with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Lord Chaitanya therefore approved the process of hearing from realized devotees about the pastimes of the Lord. It does not matter to what category of this world the audience belongs. If one meekly and submissively hears about the activities of the Lord from a realized soul, he will be able to conquer the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is unconquerable by any other process. Hearing or associating with devotees is the most important function for self-realization. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport.
The following is a class on Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd Canto, 25th Chapter, Text number 27. Given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada. Recorded on 27th of November, 1974 in Bombay, India.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. So, very easy. You can begin Krishna consciousness simply by chanting. And as soon as you chant, you go on chanting, then Cetadarpanamarjanam. Cetadarpanamarjanam means cleansing the heart. Because all congestion, all dirty things is in the heart. I am this, I am that, I am this, I am that. Then if you chant, then gradually you will understand that you are spirit soul, you are not Indian, nor American, nor this, nor that, nor that. This is self-realization. Because the whole world is going on under this misunderstanding. I am thinking I am Indian and you are American. Why you have come in our country? You must be CIA. You must be CIA. Why you have come to your country? Formerly, the British has also sent missionaries and then gradually conquered, got hold of the government. Similarly, these Americans, they have also come as devotee, as CIA, and therefore their business is how to capture the government. So get out. Why this misunderstanding? Because there is no Krishna consciousness. Because there is no Krishna consciousness, any gentleman, any sane man can understand that if these people are CIA, they have taken this Vaishnava religion, they are practically having no comfort and everything is denied, and no meat eating, no illicit sex, no drinking, no intoxication, no all knows and accepting all knows, and they have come here as CIA. They have got no intelligence, common intelligence. And they are trying to put all impediments, though they cannot construct this temple, they must refuse, all planning. It was raised in the parliament that what is these people Hare Krishna movement, where from they are getting money, and what they are understood to be CIA, what government is going to take action against them. And so the reply was there by the home member that we have no information that they are CIA people, therefore there is no question of action, and their money, they are selling literature, books, they are getting money and some public contribution or foreign exchange. So the reply was that still people will accuse us in this way. So, why this is possible? Because there is no Krishna consciousness. Because they are servant of this Maya, they are thinking like that. Therefore, the first condition is asevayam prakriti gunana. They are dictated by the tamogun, rajagun, modes of material nature and thinking like that. Everyone is that. This whole world is like that. They are servant of Maya, this tamagun, rajagun, and they are manufacturing their own way of enjoyment. So, Krishna consciousness means completely become purified from the infection of Maya. Sagunan samatitva itan brahma bhuyaya kalpati. That is stated by Krishna. One who is a devotee, fully engaged in Krishna's service. So what is his position? The position is sagunan, gunanitan. This prakritir gunan. Here it is said. Prakritir gunana. There are three gunas. Satagun, rajagun. So if one is engaged in devotional service, immediately he becomes transcendental to all these gunas. Sagunan samatitayita brahma bhuyaya kalpa. Then he becomes again in his transcendental position, Brahma. Brahma Gyan, Aham Brahmasmi. This position he comes. And as soon as one comes to this position, Brahma Gyan, Brahma Bhuta, now we are Maya Bhuta. identifying with ourselves with this Maya, this Prakriti Gun, the modes of material nature. I am this, I am that, I am this, I am that, I am that. But when he becomes Brahma-bhuta, I don't belong to these Prakriti's gunas, these natures, modes of material nature. I belong to the spirit soul, supreme, aham brahmasmi. This Brahmagyan will immediately make him happy. That is the symptom of a person who has attained Brahmagyan. Brahma bhuta prasannatma, na sochati, na kang, samas sarveshu bhuteshu, mad bhakti lavate para. That is the basic principle of bhakti. So here the same thing is explained. Jnanena vairagya vidimbiten. Jnanena. Therefore this class is here to awaken. Jnanena. Either you read these books, hear from realized soul, that will awaken your gyan, knowledge, or otherwise if you cannot do this, both things should be done. You chant Hare Krishna. Very simple thing. And in the previous verse, we have discussed Rijubhi Yoga Marge. Riju, very simple method. Riju means very simple. Everyone can perform it. Susukham Kortamabhyam in the Bhagavad Gita. Very happy. If you chant Hare Krishna and dance, it is very happy thing. And by dancing, as soon as you become hungry, take prasadam, ready. Where is the trouble? Therefore, it is Rijubhi Yoga Margai. Our Krishna consciousness movement is so nice. There is no trouble only. And another thing is that there is great hope. Everything we are doing under the spell of Maya, we do not know where we are going. What is the ultimate aim? We do not know. Prakite kriyamanani, we are under the spell of Maya, driven by the gunas. You must accept. If you don't take to Krishna consciousness and give it ourselves on the waves of Maya, then we do not know where we are going. The Chaitanya or Bhaktivedanta Thakur says, Mayar base jaccho bhese khacho habu dubu bhai. Just like a straw in the waves of the ocean or the river. It is fully under the control of the waves. Sometimes diving, sometimes coming us, and going this way, going that. Our position is like that. We do not know that. Prakriti kriyamanani, under the material nature. We are being carried by the waves of material nature, and we do not know where we are going. Because you have no control. So if you want controlling the material nature, then you have to surrender to Krishna. That is stated. Mame bhaja prapadante mayame tang taranti. Otherwise you are carried by Maya. You may be very big prime minister or anything, but as soon as Maya will dictate, please vacate your post and go away, you become a dog. You have to become. How you can challenge Prakriti? That is not possible. Because karmana daiva netrena, your next body will be offered to you. Therefore the atheist class man, they shudder. There is next life. Because his life is sinful. If there is next life, he will be punished, he will be put into abominable condition of life. He does not like to think like that. But that does not mean that he escaped. There is a Bengali proverb that gaye gumakle jom chhare na. That one body, one person, he thought that I have done so much sinful activities, the Jamaraj will come and capture me and punish me. So what is the way to avoid him? So he thought that let me smear over my body stool, so he will not touch me. So that is not possible, sir. You are under the control of Maya, material nature. You try to avoid it somewhere or other, but it is not possible. It is not possible. According to the infection, just like if you have infected some disease, artificial means will not save you. You must develop that disease and must suffer. There is no way out. Simply way out is that if you take precaution, some vaccine, some injection, then you may avoid. Similarly, you cannot, it is clearly stated in the Bhagavad Gita, Daivijesa gunamai mama maya durattaya. You cannot avoid the hands of Maya upon you, or material nature. We call Maya, and the modern scientific word is material nature. Completely under. You cannot avoid it. But Mame vaja prapadante maya me dang tarantite. If you surrender to Krishna, Krishna will save me. I am so much sinful. Yes, Krishna can do that. Krishna says, Sarvadharman parittajya mamekang aham tva sarva papi bhama kvaisa. So why don't you do that? Why you are so much eager to serve the modes of material nature? Why not serve Krishna? Here is Krishna. Where is the difficulty? No difficulty at all. Just dress Krishna, just give Krishna nice food stuff, just chant Hare Krishna, eat sumptuously, and keep your health very good, nicely. Where is the difficulty? It is very difficult. The only difficulty is that I cannot give up all these sinful activities. I cannot give up smoking. I cannot give up drinking. I cannot give up meat eating. I cannot give up gambling. I cannot give up illicit sex. That is difficult. Otherwise, to serve Krishna is not at all difficult. There is no difficulty. But I cannot give up this service of my sinful activities. Therefore, here it is said, asevaya ayam prakritir gunana. That you have to learn. That you can learn very easily. If you turn your attention to this service, therefore this Bhakti Yoga service, we are simply insisting, get up early in the morning, do this service. In this way, if we engage ourselves in the service of Krishna, gradually we shall forget the service of Maya. The service of Maya means sinful activities, that's all. So long we are in the service of Maya, duskritino, engaged in sinful activities, it is not possible. But if you engage the positive and the negative, the Mayavadi, they are simply trying to be negative. There is no positive engagement. But here in the Bhakti Yoga, negative is there and positive is there. Therefore there is electric light, both negative and positive. Therefore there is enlightenment. Simply negative will not help you. And if you don't care of the negative sides, simply positive also will not. But Bhakti Yoga is so strong. If you take to the positive side of service of Krishna, the material service or Maya service will automatically become negative. Bhakti parishanubhava virakti annatrasya. That is called Vairag. The Bhakti Yoga means Vairagya Yoga. Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yogam. This was composed by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When he understood Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he wrote this verse, Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yogam Shikkhartameka Purusha Purana. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is that Purana Purusha. Krishna. Krishna is the original. Aham sarvasya prabhava, matta sarvang prabhava. Everything has come from Krishna. Therefore he is Purana, the oldest. Oldest. Nobody can be older than Krishna. But he is always young. That is Bhagavan. Advaita Achyuti Anadi. Anadi. He has no Adi. He is Adi. Adi means the original. Ishara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadi. Adi. Govinda. Sarva Karana Karana. He is the cause of all causes. So, this Purana Purusha, Krishna, he is the oldest. Advaita Achyuti Anadi Ananta Rupam Adyang Purana Purusha Navajauvanuncha. That is Krishna. You never see Krishna's picture as old man. No. Has anyone seen Krishna as old man? No. Navajauvanuncha. Always fresh, youthful life. The same. You have seen the picture of Kurukshetra battle. Krishna was sitting. At that time he was great-grandfather. But he was looking like 20 years old, young boy. That is Krishna. So, we also become like Krishna. In the Vaikuntha Loka, the inhabitants, they are also living entities. Just like in this, within this universe, material universe, there are living entities. There are also living entities. But they are in spiritual body, the same form of body as Krishna. You read in the 6th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, the Ajamil, the Vaikuntha Duta came from Ajami to take Ajami. They are also 400, very beautiful body. That is Vaikuntha Loka. But in Krishna Loka, there are 200. So in the spiritual world, there are so many varieties. 400, 200 living. They are all Nitya Mukta. They are everlastingly liberated. So we have been, just like a prisoner is, although he is a prisoner, he can be also a good citizen. There is no hopelessness. Similarly, we are now prisoners in this material world, and we have got this material body. Therefore, you are changing, sometimes young, sometimes old, sometimes these boys, sometimes. But, Taktadehang punarjanma naiti. If you become Krishna conscious, then after leaving this body, you are not anymore getting this material body. That is stated. Taktadehang punarjanma naiti. Then what happens? Mameti. He comes back to home, back to God. And as soon as you go, you get your original spiritual body, same beautiful body as Krishna has, as Narayan has. This is the opportunity. So why should we not take this opportunity of human life, take to Krishna consciousness, and become devotee of Krishna and make our life? Therefore it is said here, Pratyak Atmanam Iha Aburundati. In this life you can get this opportunity simply by following the Bhakti Yoga process. Yogena mai arpitaya cha bhaktya. That is required. You learn how to become a bhakta. Simply practicing Savanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Padasivanam Archanam, any of them. Either these 9 processes or 8 or 7 or 6 or 5 or 4, and take at least one and make your life successful. Anyone can. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu therefore prescribed the most important one, Savanam, simply here. That's all. That will make your life successful. Thank you very much.